It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Tuesday, September 28, 2021. It is 7 a.m.
Another beautiful morning.
Oh, wow. It sure is.
I like this.
Wow. Very nice temperatures, low humidity. Got some rain in the forecast, some much needed rain.
We do need it.
Yeah, we do need some
rain.
rain.
And it helps keep things cooled down, too.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I'll tell you what, got to do a little driving over northeast Arkansas and east central Arkansas yesterday. And been in a few places I haven't been in a while. You ever been to Cord, Arkansas?
No. Been to Toadsuck.
Yeah, oh yeah, everybody's been to Toadsuck, yeah.
Had to say you've been there once.
Yeah, so signs that said like Strawberry and Charlotte and
been to Gassville.
In Gassville, yeah, flipping, yeah. And then down around the West Memphis area, you got Greasy Corner. That's over by Forest City. Now, I tell you what, the fields look pretty good. The farmers were out working a lot of the fields, cutting a lot of combines out in the fields in East Arkansas yesterday, and yeah, pretty country over there. It's totally different when you get over.
Oh, it is.
You know, you get like say between Batesville or Jonesboro, Memphis, and just how flat the ground is, and everything is agriculture.
Yep.
You know, everything is agriculture. And wow, just if you get a chance, just travel Arkansas a little bit. You know, go to the four corners of Arkansas. Just see the difference between northeast, southwest, northwest, and southeast. What
see the difference. If I'm traveling for a reason. You just get in your car. I'm gonna take a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
you just don't do that, do you?
I ain't got that kind of time. I'm not that bored.
I was out on some state highway. I think it was like 223 or 226. You come out like southwest Jonesboro, and you go, I forget Highway 91, but anyway, the state highway is, I think it's 226. I don't know what the number, I have to look on the map. But this thing is a 4-lane divided highway, wider than Interstate 40 or 49 or 30 in the state. It's a state highway.
And I'll probably never see it.
Oh,
I do some traveling, but when I travel, it's for I got so much going on. My days are booked. I don't have time to just get in the car and travel.
I can drive 260 miles. Yeah,
it's just it's not on my time schedule.
That state highway that drag strip.
Oh no!
Oh, let me tell you. Whew.
No,
I'd
not
like
a good idea.
Big V8 engine out there and run it wide open for a while. Anyway, good morning. Welcome.
How fast did you get your van up to?
Oh, 80.
Was.
Oops. I tell you what, when you get over there and you get on the state highways and they're flat, there's no curves, and you're looking around, and all of a sudden that speedometer's tripping up 75, 76, and you get off the throttle, and go back to cruise. Anyway. We get going very much farther. You're going to put a collar on for confession.
I'll tell you, the person you got to watch out for is my wife. She is the biggest lead foot. I mean, you look down and you're doing 90-something mile an hour. I was like, Amanda, we're in a 45. That's just her. She doesn't waste any time. She's getting from point A to point B.
I wasn't that bad, but
she gets out of all the tickets. I don't get it. I don't get it.
We're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee here at the studio. You can do the same thing. Brewed Awakening with 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. You've got Bomber Boulevard, 62 East Plaza, and Baxter Regional Medical Center's main entrance lobby. And of course, Baxter Regional followed the COVID guidelines there for entering the hospital. But other than that, the 2 drive-thrus are ready to serve you the very best coffee in town. Bomber Boulevard up and running, 7:04 this morning on the computer clock. And of course, 62 East Plaza out in front of Anytime Fitness. They're ready to go, serving the best coffee in town to everybody that stops by this morning. Check out their mochas, lattes, frappuccinos, their regular coffees, and all the blends they have for that, espresso shots. And then don't forget about cinnamon rolls, scones, apple, cherry turnovers, and muffins. They've got it all. And so take advantage of Brewed Awakening coffee and everything they have to offer. Mike just have to do a great job at all 3 locations, and they're ready to serve you right now. So head on over to any of the drive-thrus or over at the hospital and enjoy Brewed Awakening Coffee. Is the very best coffee in town. Now, of course, Bomber Boulevard is going to be a little bit busy between now and 8 o'clock because they serve the schools, both the junior high and the high school folks going over there, the administration, faculty, staff, and students going into both schools. And they can get busy, but don't worry, they'll get you right through because they recognize a lot of the cars, and they'll have the beverage ready to go and the food, and on they go. They get them in, and everybody says, man, they move the line through really quick on Bomber Boulevard. They do a great job. If you want Brewed Awakening Coffee at your home, stop by any of the drive-thrus and say, I would like to buy some beans. They'll grind them for you, or you can grind them at home if you got your own coffee bean grinder, and that way you have the best coffee in town right in your own coffee pot at home. Check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee is the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff do a great job to bring you the very best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening Coffee. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, you talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone there can help you. You talk about pre-planning or perhaps the passing of a family member, loved one, friend, whatever it may be. With all our respect is how they do business on a daily basis. It's a tough job. I couldn't handle it myself, but I tell you what, I'm very grateful to those people for helping us in the time of need. Roller Funeral Homes, very talented, caring, loving, understanding people. I don't know how they do it, but they do it so well all across the state of Arkansas and, of course, in western Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, in the radio news this morning, a report was given about a woman, a grown woman, that decided she didn't want to go to work yesterday so she could spend more time with her boyfriend. So she calls in a bomb threat to her place of employment. No joke, she did it. Now unemployed, facing prison for her actions. Have we become so dumb that we don't think about or consider the circumstances or consequences of our actions? Everything we do affects others in some form or fashion. Let's consider abortion. Since 1973, many unborn babies have been killed. Possibly one of these boys or girls could have been ones to find a cure for cancer or develop a product we never know about. Lord, our decision to recognize Jesus Christ as the one true God is vital. Help us to learn that. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now, dun, dun, dun,
wow,
the weather.
That's not bad. Not bad.
I got 2 in a row.
Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. The website retiredtoarkansas.net. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. And I tell you what, I do it every day. Somebody asked me about a real estate. Yes, sir. I got just the person and the team for you, the Z-Team. And when you go to retiredtoarkansas.net, you can check out the White River.
It's coming here. It is.
Ooh, yeah.
Pretty shot this
Beautiful
morning.
sunrise this morning. Look at the glow on the horizon. Isn't that pretty?
I had a bird fly right across it a minute ago. I mean, right up against it.
Oh, the camera's mounted in Marion County, Arkansas. Looking into Baxter County, Arkansas, and the city of Cotter. The Highway 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen, the little clearing there is a baseball park, railroad museum, and picnic area along the river, and of course the city of Cotter. You can go to retiredtoarkansas.net, pull up live webcam, and enjoy it all throughout the day. This is a live webcam. It's not staggered, and you can, even if you wiggle that mouse down there, you can see the little camera icon on the lower right-hand side of the screen. We can take a still frame of the live feed and share it with family and friends and kind of brag, hey, look what's in my backyard. Well, Bob can do it. It is his backyard. But anyway, you can share it with family and friends and just show them the beauty of the Twin Lakes area. Cameras mounted in Marion County, Arkansas, and you're looking into Baxter County, Arkansas, and the beautiful White River in north central Arkansas. And a beautiful sunrise this morning. While you're at retiredtoarkansas.net, be sure to check out all the listings with the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team's got listings both in Arkansas and Missouri. And so this MLS area is, they are selling some real estate. Let me tell you what. We saw the real estate report.
How does
over
Bob
$9
put
million
it?
Closed in the MLS this week.
How does Bob put it? They are busy.
They are busy.
But not too busy.
There you go. Check them out. Bob and Linda Zadora, the award-winning Z-Team, the most prestigious award to the Century 21 Corporation, has been won by the Z-Team 2 years in a row. It's hard enough to get it one time, let alone back-to-back in 2 years, but to get it from outstanding service before, during, and after the sale, plus follow-ups, with outstanding public relations. And tell you what, when you get the Z team, you get 2 more friends to add to your collection, because they're going to be there for you in the future too. Well, Bob and Linda help, but maybe they know. I guarantee you're going to find out a way to help in some form or fashion. Morning weather brought to you by the Z team. Bob and Linda's Adore for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. The website retiretoarkansas.net. Right now, 60 degrees in Mountain Home. We've got 61 at Harrison, 65 at Batesville. Yellville checking in at 59, Marshall at 55. That's jacket weather down there. Salem at 63, Mountain View, Arkansas at 55, while around the region, 63 at West Plains, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri at 60, Poplar Bluff, Missouri at 54, St. Louis, Missouri at 59. Cardinals are back in town tonight for the final week of Major League Baseball's regular season. And in contrast, Watford City, North Dakota, north to south, 15 degrees difference there. It's only 45 degrees in Watford City. I'm sure it's going to warm up a little bit up there today. Okay, on the national map, we do have some shower activity just scattered throughout the country. The Northwest getting some showers from Spokane, Washington, down to Boise, Idaho, back into Nevada. And then we have it in northwestern Oregon into western Washington. Shower activity way up in Michigan. And then we have it down in the south. Of course, we got it. It rains in the desert in the fall. Phoenix just in Arizona, New Mexico, got some light showers going on. And then some lighter showers, or heavier showers, I should say, south of Shreveport, Louisiana, between there and New Orleans, and all along the coastline. Other shower activities to the west of New York, but east of Pittsburgh, south of Syracuse, New York, into Bridgeport, Connecticut, places like that. We do have some shower activity coming into the state, and we'll zoom in and see what we have now. Down around southwest of Monticello, northeast of El Dorado, we have some heavy showers down in there, south of Magnolia, near the Louisiana line. And then southeast of Little Rock towards Stuttgart, some shower activity. You can see some showers between Greenwood and Grenada, Mississippi here on the radar. Right now, Highway 62, 412 east and west of Mountain Home is clear. Highway 65, Little Rock to Branson. Little Rock, Searcy, Batesville, Pocahontas on Highway 67, 167 clear at this time, as well as the interstate highways 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, and 530 in Arkansas clear at this time. Possibly on, 530 going down to Pine Bluff. That shower might affect the interstate just a hint, but I don't think there's going to be too much activity until later on Wednesday down there. I-40 Memphis to Jackson in good shape. Interstate 155 from Kennett, Missouri to Dyersburg, Tennessee. 412 to Jackson looks good. Poplar Bluff, Missouri, north on 67. No shower activity there, as well as Branson on 160 and Springfield on Highway 60 is in good shape. Interstates in Missouri, Interstate 55, 44, 49, 35, and 70, all in Missouri with no precip at this time. Southern Illinois, East St. Louis, Illinois, east on I-64, south on I-57 to Cairo. Paducah, Kentucky on I-24, no shower activity yet, as well as no shower activity Union City to Dyersburg on US 51. And that's probably subject to change after we see the national maps later on. There's some red flag warnings up in Montana, North and South Dakota, back into Wyoming, really dry and some wind up in there. No watches or warnings for Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Kentucky, Indiana, Oklahoma, Kansas, or Nebraska in our part of the country. 7-day forecast. Nice today, 87 degrees. Tonight's going to be down to about 65, 84 on Wednesday. The showers move in Wednesday afternoon. Thursday night, Friday evening into Saturday. We go probably the lowest chance is a 30% chance on Friday night. But we have some much needed, we have a need for rain. Let me put it that way. We need the rain, so we'll welcome anything we can get. Checking I-Drive Arkansas real quick. Traffic moving well in the state. Bentonville down to Fort Smith on 49. Fort Smith to Little Rock. A little bit of slow traffic over here. That's just to the east of Russellville. But other than that, Memphis, Jonesboro, everything moving good. Take a look at our traffic cams real quick. Cardinal Drive. All right, a little bit of traffic moving through. We've got a green light right there. We're looking east on 62 412B, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate right here. Of course, you see McDonald's Golden Arches right here. Minimal amount of traffic at Cardinal at 62. And that's really the only camera in Mountain Home that's working right now. So we'll take a look at Mammoth Springs, Arkansas on Highway 63 looking north into Missouri. This is the new 5-lane highway, the new bridge there. You see the Spring River right here. This is Highway 9 coming into Mammoth Springs. This is the state park here on the right, and this is north. The difference in color of the highways, the Arkansas-Missouri state line, so the cars on the hill are actually in Missouri in this shot right here. but you see the beautiful morning in Mammoth Springs, Arkansas, in north central Arkansas as well. We'll take a look at Peyton Creek at Highway 65 real quick. This is in Boone County, I believe. Beautiful sunrise this morning and a little bit of fog over the creek over there in Boone County. Quick look at Missouri. They've got some maintenance issues going on and some construction, mainly on Highway 65, not much on Highway 63, and a little bit on Highway 67 south of Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Pollen index today is 6.7 with ragweed, chinnopods, and sagebrush. Tomorrow drops to 3.6, anticipating that rain coming through to wash it down a little bit. Norfolk Lake is at 553.99. It's 2 feet above the full pool of 552. Well, Bull Shoals at 658.36. It's just under a little bit, the full pool of 659. Crude oil prices are high again at 76.23. Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped 71 points. Closing yesterday at 34,869.37. Coronavirus hospital update for north central Arkansas. 13 counties here. I was in Jackson County yesterday, and that one's right down in this area here. 13 counties in this area right here that's labeled north central. We have 51 positive admissions in 13 counties now, folks. There's 300,000 people in these counties. 51 admissions, 14 in ICU with only 11 on ventilators, so it's less than 1 per county in north central Arkansas with fighting the COVID right now. So our prayers continue for everybody to be healed with the COVID, and let's get it past us and move on. Dream Network, if you can help them financially, if you can, go to dreamnetwork.org. Marla Lucas, the CEO of this, a good friend, and does a great job in helping women and children in desperate situations. Go to dreamnetwork.org. Go to the donate button. $5, $10, $15 is always helpful. And our good friend David Trot has web and paper design. Go to webandpaperdesign.com, and your ideas and our minds create. So give him the ideas, and they do graphic designs, brand identity, and what we do. All you have to do is go to go to webandpaperdesign.com, hit contact us, or you can call him at 405-4433.
All right. I think you still got that PSA for the Veterans Picnic, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's coming up. That's October. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is right there. Is that it right there? Yeah. The 16th Annual Veterans Appreciation Outreach Picnic is Saturday, October 2nd, 11 a.m. at Arkansas State University. Opening ceremony at 11 o'clock, 11 to 1, performance by Katie Lane Project. Going to be a good time there. Then at 2 o'clock, Cabbage Head and the Screaming Radishes concert at the Ed Coulter Performing Arts Center. That's a great band, and going to be a lot of fun. All right?
All right.
Break time. I need more coffee. Be right back.
Live Bomber Football is back on XL7 TV with announcers Bob Rechtenwald and Josh Kaminsky, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Watch every game live on XL7 TV or online at xl7tv.com/football. Every Friday night, watch the Bombers live, whether you are at the game or not. Also, enjoy a meal, drink, and watch the Bombers on XL7 TV live at the following restaurants every Friday night, only on XL7 TV. It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home. Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm. Be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
And we're back. Stacy Reiner here. Got some big activities, and this is going on, what, from flipping and bull shows all over Marion County?
All over Marion County, yes. Well, today, I believe, and then Friday and Saturday, the Art Odyssey, that's in Baxter and Marion County.
Oh, really?
Yep, going on. You get to tour the studios of artists in the area. So
I've not seen any signs yet. Normally I see a lot of signs, and it's going on now, right?
Mm-hmm. And you can find the books, and locations are in the books at the Bull Shoals Chamber and the Palette Art League over in Yellville, and also I believe at the libraries in the area as well.
Now with the Art Odyssey, you go into the studios of the artists themselves and
Yeah.
see the works. They've got it displayed in their own studios.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they'll probably give you like how they make different things and a lot of different kinds of art. You know,
Really?
not just paintings, but also woodworking and such too. Jewelry.
There's a lot of talent around here.
Mm-hmm.
We got the wood carvers, and of course we got a lot of painters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing to see how they create this stuff.
It is.
It's worth the time to go through the Art Odyssey. It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then also Friday and Saturday, Flippin is celebrating the 100th birthday of the town. The 1921 is when they
Really?
officially became Flippin. Of course, it started in the 1800s. You know, the settlement started in the 1800s. But on Friday at 6 p.m., there's going to be a ghost walk, and a lot of people don't know what that means. But it's not going to be scary. It's a historical walking tour through downtown Flippin, and the high school students, the drama students, have they will be portraying themselves as the historical figures of
wow.
Flippin.
Yeah.
And so you'll get to learn history of people and also places in Flippin through that tour. And it's a free tour, and it starts at the old Sodi's building, which has now been bought by someone, but hasn't been officially opened yet. So old Sodi's building, walking through town, so put your walking shoes on, and then ending at the City Hall courtroom for refreshments and the unveiling of the new mural that's been painted in there. The whole, like 3 sides of the courtroom are all painted, like from floor to ceiling. Wow. It's really cool for a historical painting.
Before going further, let everybody know your titles and how you fit into all the activities, both in Bull Shoals and Flippin, both Ryan and Stacy.
Okay. I'm Stacy Foster, and I am, well, I do the Flippin's website and Facebook page and help out with that event this weekend. And then I'm with the Bull Shoals Lake White River Chamber as a treasurer, Marion County Community Services also in the area and in Marion County, and Flippin Farmers Market, that's also on Friday.
You stay busy.
Yeah.
Brian?
Yes, I'm running Ozark Landcrafters, which is a lawn care and landscaping business in Bull Shoals, and we service the community. And I've been serving as a volunteer and the vice president at our chamber the last 4 years. And I'm happy to be helping our Bull Shoals Lake White River Chamber of Commerce. And we lead a beautification project over there too, where we take donations and plant trees every spring. And then we do volunteer beautification efforts all through the area and try to keep the area looking good.
So when I hear Bull Shoals, I think, oh, it's way over there. It's not that far. Right. Was it 15 miles?
Yes,
maybe?
Sir. Yeah, it's we have a sign right in the middle of 178, and we're 15 miles from Mountain Home.
Yeah. It's kind of like the lost treasure over there. Nobody,
Yeah.
And you need to rediscover Bull Shoals and Flippin.
Yeah. I don't know if it had in time, as a boy growing up there, we had a newspaper in town, and and it is a little hidden gem, and it's a beautiful area. There's families that do stick around and come back and keep Bull Shoals moving forward. I've lived here 49 years now, and in the early mid-70s, before what we called the gas crunch or the crisis back in the 70s, that was a boom town over there. Everybody went on the resorts and places to stay and camp. It was pretty good. Yes, and we have a weekend population that would probably surprise people, but the campgrounds and they are hidden themselves. I'm a native of Lakeview, Arkansas, and I'm very surprised how many RVs come into town every weekend. But the Lakeview Cove Marina and the campground near there, the RVs that come in there on the weekend, and of course the Bull Shoals, the Bull Shoals State Park on the White River, I believe gorgeous is down there. I love it down there. Most popular park in the state, and but there's we are a busy town, and we have room to grow though. We sure do. Now, your sales tax revenues, both in Flippin and Bull Shoals and Lakeview, you get good sales tax revenues this year. Mountain Home County is booming with the sales tax stuff. You doing pretty good on that? Yeah, we're doing good, but we still struggle, and I think we're still struggling. It takes a lot to run a business, and our businesses and our demographic over there is primarily retired folks. But yeah, I think we're having a great year. But it is, I think we're still struggling from last year. Really? How bad did it affect Marion County with all the COVID shutdown stuff? You still feeling the sting pretty much in Flippin?
It's a trickle-down effect right now.
Is it?
The restaurants are affected by lack of people to hire, and so they're closing more. So that's affecting, that's what's happening right now in the area.
And so you can travel anywhere in north central Arkansas or even south central Missouri. Help wanted, hiring now. Help. It's just they're begging for people. Yeah, there's not the labor pool in our area, just to for quick hiring, and I think that is something that we struggle with. And so, that's one reason, we want to promote the area too. We've got great deals on homes and commercial businesses, and, we need more people to move in and run these businesses and get to work. Yeah. At the same time, I'm a stickler for shopping at home. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Christmas is coming up. We're looking at late September, and already the thoughts, I'm sure you got these guys get on to, why do you mention Christmas, not even Halloween? I literally was at one of the stores, they had a skeleton up, and they had Christmas tree ornaments for earrings on the skeleton, so you kind of combine it all with, but anyway, shop at home. How many, you got a lot of privately owned mom and pop shops, we call them, in Bull Shoals and Flippin, right? patronize.
Yeah, we've got to support our local hardware stores. We've got to support our hardware store. We've got to keep it open. We've got to support our grocery stores, and we're struggling with no gas station in Bull Shoals right now, and that's hurt our local economy.
No fuel
in our small town of Bull Shoals. So we're hopeful. I think that's in the works of coming back online soon, but that's probably been, that's hurt us a little bit over there right now. The last 6 months or so.
And I have to admit, it's been a while since I've been over there, but every time I go to Bull Shoals, I'm impressed. It's really nice over there. Same way with Flippin'. It's a good town, good people.
Yes, sir.
So let's go back to some of the activities. We've got, I'm seeing on Stacy's list there, Friday, October 1st, this is the Ghost Walk.
Yes, Friday, October 1st is the Ghost Walk, 6 p.m. at the old Sodies building. Just kind of congregate there and we'll start. And then Saturday is the big birthday party. Cupcakes.
100 years.
Yeah, 100 years. There's a afternoon of events. So at 2 p.m. is when everything starts. And there's going to be a cornhole tournament, so you can actually register that day for that. Get your partner and register there. It'll be at the Big Red Pavilion. We also have carnival games. Basketball shootout is one of the games. Frog flinger, plinko, shooting gallery, skee ball, Flippin' game. It's a map game that we made, and 3 bounce houses, face painting, and just all kinds of things for everybody to enjoy. And that's from 2 to 6. 2 to 4 is live music by Lucas Tyler. So bring your chairs or blankets. There's going to be some bleachers as well.
Is that at Hickey Park?
It is. It is at Hickey Park. Yeah, throughout the whole park. Yeah. And 4 to 5. We'll kind of take a little break to have the birthday celebration, I guess. The cupcakes, a commemorative photo, where we all stand in the shape of a 100 and take a drone photo for that.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yep, so wear red if you can and be part of that. We want to have as many people as you can for that picture, and then we'll have our, like I said, the cupcakes, the happy birthday, and the photo. And then right after that, we have a special presentation from a dueling piano group. So we'll have, and what is that, right?
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
So David Risico, he lives in Flippin', and then TK Cowboy are going to have 2, so they'll each be on a piano up on the stage, and they will have, they'll be playing the same song, of course, but they'll be, back and forth, singing, playing. They take requests. It's just a really good old time. So definitely be there for that.
Wow. You got it all planned out.
Yeah,
My goodness, what a big day. It's almost 7:33. Got to grab this quick break, then we'll be right back. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionaire Barbershop today.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
7:36, and we got all kinds of activities both in Flippin and Bull Shoals, Marion County, and so the big one coming up is after. Let me back up. Let's go back to 1921. Can you imagine living in Flippin or Yellville or Mountain Home in 1921?
Not really.
This is before World War II. This is before the lakes. This is before, I mean, a lot of inventions that we have within the last. Can you imagine what life was like in this part of the country in 1921?
I would love to go back and experience that.
Yeah. You know, I was driving yesterday over in East Arkansas, and you see some of these old cabins that are still standing that are basically old farmhouses. You think, what life was like when, say, right after World War II, 1947, 48, 49. You know, a lot of rural Arkansas didn't have electric until some in the mid-60s.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd heard in half the state, I think, didn't have electricity in the 60s.
And it wasn't too terribly long ago. Let me think what year it was. About 1994, 1995, there's some folks at Cozy Home still running their house on 12-volt batteries.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So can you imagine 1921 in Baxter, Marion, Boone, Searcy, Stone, Izzard? You know, I'd love to just go back in time and just see what it was like 100 years ago.
Yeah, well, even thinking about the founding of our town, Bull Shoals, I've heard stories about when C.S. Woods founded Bull Shoals, and the closest place they would stay was at one of the buildings on top of the Yellville Square, and then commute over to Bull Shoals in the daytime and start planning out the town, and then come back to the.
How long ago was that? What year?
I believe that would have been in the 40s, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Just after the war?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I think a few years ago it was the 75th, wasn't it?
Yeah, we celebrated the 70th in 2016, I believe.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, it's hard to believe, that these towns, how young they are, and all the infrastructure that's gone into them.
Right.
And then we talk about the city of Flippin being 100 years, like, wow, And I'm sure in 1921, Highway 62 didn't even exist.
Oh, yeah.
It may have just been a dirt road.
Well, and before, I don't remember exactly what year it was, but the water source for Flippin was just a pump in the middle of the road.
I remember that in Bakersfield, Missouri.
Town.
Yeah. When I first came through, I grew up just outside of St. Louis, and we looked at some property in Bakersfield, Missouri, and in downtown they had a hand pump. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go downtown and you can pump the water, literally. That's 1972.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's still families in these hills and hollers, like Yellville's one, where there's plenty of people that go and run and get water on. That's a weekly chore.
Is that right?
Yeah,
really,
it sure is.
Because I remember my dad's family; they were farmers down at Neelyville, Missouri, which is just across the state line on Highway 67 in southeast Missouri. And I remember the hand pump. Dale, you want to go out and get a gallon of water? So you get the bucket, go out and pump. Sometimes you have to prime the pump.
Yes.
And then once it started pumping, you got your gallon of water pretty quick. But yeah. But I think it'd be interesting just to go back in time to see what it was like, between World War I and World War II, before the lakes, before any of the highways, the interstates, or anything, and see what this area was like.
Yeah. Could you imagine driving in a Model A across the Ozarks and then maybe stumbling upon a job building a dam across one of these big rivers?
Can you imagine? Yeah, literally.
That's how so many people got to this area, working and building these dams.
Because when you mentioned the Model A, their average speed, when you're basically running a full throttle on one of those, you're not running much more than 30 miles an hour.
That's a good speed.
That's a good speed. And then I remember growing up in St. Louis, in the St. Louis area, and we'd go visit family down at Neelyville. And we'd catch Highway 67, which is Lindbergh Boulevard in St. Louis, and we'd go down. That was a 5 to 6 hour drive. It just, you had 2-lane highways. You went through every little town, and a lot of times we'd get up at 5 in the morning and leave by 6 to try to get there by lunchtime. And nowadays you can make, goodness, from here to St. Louis, I think if I left at noon, I'd be in time for the ball game by 4 o'clock, this afternoon. So it's very interesting. And now the biggie coming up is Turkey Trot for Marion County.
Well, and really, October, every weekend there's something. And so the second weekend is Turkey Trot, and it is big for them because it's actually the 75th Turkey Trot.
Really?
So you can get your commemorative T-shirts there at Turkey Trot, and they have quite a bit of variety there. But so Friday, the bands start playing at noon. This is from the Marion County Rotary Club website, what I'm reading from now. And so local high school bands will be starting at noon, and then continuing with the vendors and everything, and street dance until midnight. So they're going to have bands there and everything. And then Saturday, everything kicks off with the vendors, and then 10 a.m. is the parade. It's always a wonderful parade with lots of entries in the parade. And then entertainment all day with a street dance until midnight. So great time, always full of people down there. And it's just going to be just a big party, one party after another in October.
But you've got one thing after another. What else is going on the rest of October? I'm looking at, we've got the 100th anniversary on the 2nd.
This Friday, yep.
And then Turkey Trot on the 9th, and then right. 16, 23, and 30 in October.
16th usually is chili cook-off. We're not going to do that this year. But then the following weekend is the Colorama and Haunted Village, put on by the Bull Shoals Lake White River Chamber of Commerce and all the sponsors that we get. So that is really big and fun. And it's kind of a dual festival. Yeah. The daytime and nighttime.
How come no cook-off? COVID?
Yeah, it's a food-related event. That's pretty hard to pull off right now.
Yeah, I think they had a lot of they had large tents to protect everybody, and they just couldn't pull it off the way they had it organized.
Yeah.
So, but
didn't they do that at the park right there at the dam?
Yes.
Where they shoot the fireworks.
Yep, and that that park there, it's an extension of the Bull Shoals State Park there, right at the dam, and it's a beautiful setting, and they usually have an amazing turnout. They really do. I'd say thousands of people come in. Oh, yeah. And that event the Chamber of Commerce started that event many years ago, and Rotary ended up adopting it. I don't know the details how that all happened, but Rotary ended up taking it over, and they've ran a very successful event. And a lot of my friends and family members have been involved in that chili cook-off, and it's kind of sad to not see it happen this year. But that's one of the reasons we're going to be putting Colorama on. Because I think we still got an audience there, and it's in that general area.
I mean, a lot of fun. That chili cook-off was pretty cool. That was fun. I hope that comes back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll come back. What happened? I think the Colorama was an event that started in the '70s in Bull Shoals, and it was real strong. And there were square dances and beauty pageants and parades. And at some point, I think in the mid '90s, I think maybe '96 or '97 might have been one of the last ones. I'm not certain, but Colorama sat dormant for about 20 years. But when it first,
now, what exactly is Colorama?
Colorama is a festival in the city of Bull Shoals that celebrates the changing of the fall colors and just welcoming fall in. Yeah. And we do things, just outdoor activities, and it's something that we've had, live music and parades, and just a good fall celebration. And the businesses in Bull Shoals many years ago, it was a good opportunity for the businesses to, do a promotion. And the bowling alley years ago would color their pins different colors, and it was just the whole town got involved in it. So in some recent years we brought it back because it seemed like there was a need for it, and some people moved back to the area, and there was a little resurgence and renaissance in the local economy, and so we put it back online with the chamber in 2015 and 2016, and we've had some good events. And but it was something where the chamber didn't have the chili cook-off anymore, so we needed a fall event, and we had been doing a fundraiser every year for going on 9 years now, doing this haunted hollow hayride. Yeah. It was actually the haunted hayride. We did that for years, and then brought Colorama back, and the haunted hollow village now is part of our Colorama fall celebration. Wow.
Fall in the Ozarks, you can't beat it.
Yeah, and we like to jam a bunch of stuff into this month, but it is a real good time.
But you're looking forward to November, just having 4 Saturdays.
There you go. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let's do a quick recap. We'll take another break. Let's start off again October 1st with the celebration at Flippin'. We'll go all through that.
Yep, October 1st, Ghost Walk at the Old Sodies at 6 p.m. October 2nd, 2 to 7 in Hickey Park, 100th birthday celebration. And then Turkey Trot is the 8th and 9th in Yellville on the square. Colorama and Haunted Village at Mountain Village 1890 is October 22nd and 23rd.
Wow.
Busy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Need some more scare station people for Colorama, for the Haunted Village.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'd like to fill up all those buildings at the Mountain Village 1890 and
how many buildings are out there?
That's a good question. Yeah, there's probably, I'd say there's probably about 8 buildings out there, and the history of those buildings is incredible. But for example, there's a church there that was it was moved from Blue Eye, Missouri, and it was moved intact 126 miles to where it is now in Bull Shoals, and it's in excellent condition. We've got a log home that was built in Jasper, and
is that right?
And it's out there. It was built by slaves in the 1830s, and and it's all these. So many of these buildings need some TLC, and that's really one of the reasons we're putting the event on there.
Right.
Yeah.
And we, we'll charge a $7 admission to run families through this Haunted Hollow Village event on Friday and Saturday, the 22nd and 23rd, and a portion of our proceeds will go to help put some money and some care into those old historic buildings.
Good.
And we've got hopes of putting that village on the historic registry, hopefully one day. And that paperwork's being processed right now even.
Good. Real quick before we take the break, where on Facebook, from the Z team, they want to find on Facebook, so these can be shared on retiredarkansas.net.
Awesome. So Flippin', the city of Flippin' has a Facebook page, and also the 100th birthday celebration has a Facebook page. Really, all of these events can be found on the community-wide calendar for Marion County. And that's on the Marion County. It is marioncounty.arkansas.gov. And that's the government website for Marion County. But it has a calendar on there, and it has everything and links and details on that as well.
All right. Quick break. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Live Bomber Football is back on XL7 TV with announcers Bob Rechtenwald and Josh Kaminsky, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Watch every game live on XL7 TV or online at xl7tv.com/football. Every Friday night, watch the Bombers live, whether you are at the game or not. Also, enjoy a meal, drink, and watch the Bombers on XL7 TV live at the following restaurants every Friday night, only on XL7 TV.
It's almost 7:52, and Enoch Pepperin stopped by from
LC Simmons Youth Center.
There you go.
That's the place. Yeah, that's the
LC
place.
Simmons Youth Center. I got this down.
You got it down, dude.
I used to help live over there.
That's right. That's a fact.
Tell us about you had a fishing derby. What went on?
Oh, it was awesome. We had a great turnout. We had 100+ kids show up. A lot of catfish caught. One of those events that just, I always say in Mountain Home, we put on events for the community, but they're actually put on by the community itself. Yeah. So I just want to thank all the sponsors that donated, whether it was money or prizes for the giveaways, all the Mountain Home Parks and Rec staff that helped with this event. And this was the 6th annual one we've had. Yeah. It was the first one I've been a part of. So Andrew and myself were kind of just, trial by fire, but we just wanted to say real quick that we appreciate how
if you guys could have seen the kids' faces out there.
Yeah, they
when
they
get
were
a
lit
prize,
up.
they caught a fish. It was
they lit up. But I just wanted to say, yeah, it is. Yeah. But a quick thank you to Billy D and Kelly. This was kind of their creation, 6 years ago. Yep. And so Billy D, he made it real easy for us to get this done properly. He gave us every bit of contact information he got over 6 years, and every phone number, everybody to speak to, everything. The websites to go to. He made it extremely easy so that.
Way to go, Billy D.
Yeah.
Good job.
So me and Andrew, it was trial by fire for us, but it was super easy with the work that they've already done and the kind of the foundation they laid down. We just kind of piggybacked off of what he did for 6 years. So we appreciate that big time.
And you guys got events coming up too.
We do. We have our big one coming up next is going to be a trunk or treat.
When's that?
It's going to be October the 16th. That's a Saturday. It's going to be from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we're doing it kind of during daylight because it's going to be, because of COVID, we're doing our drive-through edition. So we're going to set up, the businesses along the walking path and vehicles come through. We're trying to keep it as safe as possible. We're asking keep everybody in the car. Yeah. Nobody run out and try to get candy before anybody else does. Stay in the vehicle.
Keep your hands.
All the skeletons.
But yeah.
Keep your hands inside the steering wheel.
That's right. And so we hope that's going to be successful. We don't know how that's going to work out. First time doing drive-through edition. So if you are, we've reached out to I don't know how many businesses.
But we could use more.
We could use more.
The better.
If you're hearing this, I don't care where you are, Mountain Home, Cotter, I don't care. If you want to be a part of this, just call us at 424-7275. We'll take as many candy sponsors as we can take and make this trail as successful for all the kids. We're trying to give them some sense of normalcy with all this COVID thing going on. So we want Trunk or Treat to keep having. I'm tired of hearing about it. It's changing everything. We're doing a drive-through Trunk or Treat. But we want it to be as fun and successful as possible. So if you can hear this and want to be a part of it, just reach out to us.
So real quick, Trunk or Treat. Give me a real quick word.
Trunk or Treat, October 16th. 4 to 6 p.m. That's on a Saturday. It's all free. Just show up. We need candy sponsors. Call us at 424-7275 or check us out on Facebook at LC Salmons Youth Center.
Now, what's your charge per year for the membership there? It's like
$40 for the year.
For the year.
For the calendar year.
For the year,
Yeah. Everything expires December.
Heck of a deal.
Yeah.
Hang on. I got to do math on that one. Hang on. So you're looking at $40 a year divided by 365 days. 11 cents a day?
11 cents a day.
11 cents a day.
That's not a bad deal. So, come one, come all.
I was going to say something. I'm not going to.
Come on.
Oh, say it.
No, you don't want me saying it.
Say it. I've known you for 14 years. What do you got to say?
All right, let's recap. Stacey, walk over here, just impromptu. Come back over here on camera. And get behind one of these two guys here. We'll grab a mic and let's recap here what you and Ryan got going on. Okay. You got about 4 minutes left.
All right, 4 minutes. Well,
and here's a calendar. So
yes. So I'm good. We got October 1st and 2nd, the birthday party, and for Flippin' in Hickey Park.
Can you imagine 100 years at Flippin'?
100 years.
100 years.
Well, we'd like to go back to 1921 and see that one.
Way before that too. Lots of history there. But then 8th and 9th Turkey Trot, and then the 22nd and 23rd is Colorama. This is the 23rd during the day, and we'll have a great band, Eureka Strings from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Super fun. And then the nighttime from 6 to 10 or 11 is the Haunted Hollow Village in Mountain Village 1890, which has been investigated as being haunted anyway. So.
And then I've got Art Odyssey on my notes here.
Yeah, Art Odyssey is this weekend as well. And all throughout Marion and Baxter County.
Really?
Yeah.
Just look for the signs?
I don't know exactly how they're going to do it. I do know they've had signs in the past, but there's booklets that you can get at the libraries and the chambers as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And we do need more scare station people, which means you get to haunt the building for the haunted village. You get to haunt the building and scare people as they come through on their walking tour. It's really super fun.
Yep.
And more sponsors for that. We have a 5K planned for about 10 o'clock that morning.
Jeez.
And the proceeds from that, part of the proceeds from that are going to be going to the theater, the Bull Shoals Theater of the Arts. So
great.
Lots of things.
Yep. Rediscovered Bull Shoals, Arkansas too. I was here talking about that. Great little town over there. Okay. Quick recap. I'm watching that clock right there.
Watching the clock. It's going to be Saturday, October the 16th, Trunk or Treat.
Yeah, 4 to 6. If there's any businesses that'd like to be involved, it's free advertisement. The only charge to you will be getting candy for the kids. So if you want to be involved, buy as much candy as you want to. In the past, this event has brought, 3,000 to 5,000
easily.
People.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's a big event. So free advertisement. The only charge would be buying the candy. So the more businesses, the better.
Wow. Lots of activities, both in Baxter and Marion counties, from Bull Shoals to Flippin to Mountain Home, and a lot of things going on. Real quick, I want to bring this up. This is really important. You guys, everybody get a kick out of this. This is the 16th annual DAV Veterans Appreciation and Outreach Picnic. Takes place Saturday. Boy, everything's coming up in October. I mean, wow. October 2nd, 2021, 11 o'clock at Arkansas State University. All veterans, active military, and their families are invited to celebrate with free food, beverages, camaraderie, and lots of door prizes. Starting 11 a.m., opening ceremony with the Star Spangled Banner performed by Leanne Jackson. From 11 to 1, performance by Katie Laney Project. And then at 2 p.m., Mr. Cabbagehead and the Screaming Radishes, a great band. Great band coming up at the Ed Coulter Performing Arts Center in the Shed. Food will be provided and served by Good Samaritan Society, members of the NJROTC program will be helping serve the meals. For more information, you can go to usveteransoutreach.org or call Dan Hall at 870-421-2322. And so, one other plug I got to get in is Bomber football on Friday night. Scooter?
Yes, we are headed to Greenwood this
Fifth, I think
Friday.
so.
Yeah, way down there. So we'll be traveling. Pre-game's at 6 o'clock, and the game will start at 7.
Tune in, XL7 TV. We got to run. We're out of time. Thanks, everybody, for being here.
Thank
See
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you.